All right, what's up, everybody? So we're finally at the time and place to do hatch lights. And sorry, my head's cold. Like I was saying, it's time to get into doing these hatch lights. I did my own soldering, creating my own strips. The reason why I did that is I want to use the same lights I used for inside the hatches. And I want to do that because these lights are very bright and I think it's going to pop really nice underneath. And you guys will wait and see what that means, okay? But just trust me. So to do that, I went and soldered my own LED lights, put leads on them, which I truly hate, like for real. I hate soldering and it's a real struggle for me. I haven't gotten good at it yet, but I'm determined to be able to consistently, I can solder, I can get it done, but to consistently solder efficiently and effectively. Like, I'm not wasting LEDs, I'm not wasting wire. It doesn't take me 3 hours to do 3 wires, okay? So that's what I'm talking about. The hatch LEDs are gonna be set up like this. So on my previous build, I actually put the LED lights underneath the framing. I'm gonna do it a little bit different on this boat, which I think is gonna work out really well, and put 2 long strips. I mean, look how long this strip is. This is for a hatch. I mean, both of these strips are 24 inches long each. So I'm gonna put one 24-inch strip underneath this piece right here. And it's gonna face the inside of the hatch. It's not gonna face down, it's gonna face in. And I'm gonna do the same on this side, put a 24-inch piece on this side and face it that way. So both lights are gonna come together and shine towards the center of the hatch. I think that's gonna be awesome. And for these 2 hatches, I'm going with a very long piece. It's gonna be, I think 30 inches, maybe 33 inches long. And it's gonna go underneath the edge of the middle bench and it's gonna shine into these 2 hatches. But luckily for me, I can do this because the lip is here and it goes underneath. I'm gonna have a wall in this hatch and it's gonna cut off the hatches. So these will be individual compartments, but underneath where this edge is, it'll go from the left side of the boat to the right. So I'm gonna put one long strip underneath that edge. It will light up both hatches. Is that awesome or what? Next we get to the rear of the boat. Back here, hatch light will go from, I have a 29-inch strip. I mean, this thing right here might even be a little bit longer. But this entire strip is gonna go the entire length of this hatch. I mean, this boat is gonna light up. It's coming together. Gotta get the switch panel hooked up. So one cool thing about putting your own leader line on your LEDs is that you can choose the gauge wire that you want. One thing I never really liked about working with LED lights is a lot of times the wires are really small and thin. A lot of times the LED strips, the gauge is around 22. And going from 22 to 14 can be tough using a 14 gauge compatible butt connector. So what I did was I installed 18 gauge onto my LED strip. So going from 18 to 14 with a 14 gauge butt connector works out really well. As always, you want to see that sealant just ooze out. These are the only type of shrink tubing that I like to use, is ones that come with the sealant built into it, so it's a watertight fit. Of course, best way to go for any marine application is to go marine grade for everything. All right, so this strip is done, and now we can get to preparing the aluminum for these strips to go onto them, just meaning clean it off. I'm having a lot of success with this super clean, so I'm gonna continue to use this. I think I'm gonna keep this as part of my supply right here. So again, they sell this everywhere, from Walmart, AutoZone, Granger. This thing is everywhere, so it's not like it's hard to get, and it's priced pretty well. And it cleans everything off of anything like grease, dirt, grime. So it's an easy spray and wipe situation and you're on your way. Really good stuff. I do recommend this. So just taking time to clean off all the areas that I'm gonna be applying the LED strips to. I've already done the 2 front tracks. I've done the middle bench and I'm gonna do the rear bench now. So it's always good just to make sure that you have a really clean surface. that's on there. And one thing I do love about LED light strips is if you can get your aluminum really clean, it sticks like crazy. Almost like once you put it down, it doesn't come back off. And if you try to get it off, sometimes it rips off the actual 3M tape that's on it. All right, we got one side on. Turn around and do that side. So you'll notice I put the strip down on the bottom part of the angle aluminum. And I did that on purpose because I don't want it up high. I want it down low to give the maximum amount of brightness inside the hatch. If I put it too far up, it then competes with this bar right here. Just trying to set up for the best possible results. And that's why I installed the LED strip at the bottom part of the angle aluminum. I'm just going to run this wire through the conduit for the hatch light. Very easy to do. Here it is right here. This is the easiest and best conduit I've ever used. The only reason why I use the fish tape is because I have tons of stuff coming out of it already. You guys can probably see that. Once I get these two connected together, I'll run one lead up where I'm going to then connect the middle hatch lights and the rear hatch lights all into one lead going to the switch panel. Just going to try to push this through the conduit. This thing is packed up, but it's going to come out really easy. Did right here. Tell you guys, I'm a fan. Michael Lopez, shout out to you. Watched your video. You were showing the use of golf tubes as conduit. I'm with you, bro. A full install and testing on these golf tubes, link at the top of the screen. Check that video out. If you're trying to figure out what conduit to use in your boat, these golf tubes may be a great option, extremely lightweight and works really good with wiring. So link at the top of the screen, check that out, a must-see video. All right, so wiring is done for all the hatch lights. Just wanna do a quick test and make sure that it works. So I've got all the ground leads going to the bus bars, both the front bus bar for the front LEDs and the rear bus bar for the rear LED. So everything is grounded to the same source. As long as that's the case, once I touch positive here, it should light up all of the hatch lights. 3, 2, 1, boom. Ooh, nope, that didn't work. All right, so that was a first. I blew a fuse, so there you have it, guys. It doesn't always work out. I have to troubleshoot that and figure out why, which is weird because everything tested out individually. Oh, maybe this is why. There's one ground wire I still have not connected yet. All right, I can't make this stuff up, guys. This is real time, real happenings. Hopefully this is it. I did not connect up one of the ground wires, and it's the ground wire for this middle hatch light. And that's why fuses are great to have. Instead of blowing out LED light strips, I blew a little 5-amp fuse. And I've got plenty more where those came from, so. Let's replace the fuse that blew. Take 2, hatch lights. Oh, okay, that's deck lights. Our reading is fundamental, huh? Take 3. Oh man, blew again. All right, so something's going on. Something is going on. All right, so I blew 2 fuses and I did connect the ground wire. I don't know what the problem is, but I'm gonna figure it out. Whoa. Whoa. Why on earth did my bilge pump? Okay, I know what's happening. Oh my gosh. All right, I think I figured out what happened. Oh my gosh, I figured out what happened. And this is a lesson learned to me. When I wired my boat, I did things a little bit different. As I wired each thing, I completed the full wiring process. So I didn't have any raw wires sitting out. In this boat, I'm doing it a little bit different because I've got different challenges and different things going on. So I'm running all the wiring, and in the end, I'll make the final connections to the switch panel and the bus bar. With that being said, what shorted out the fuse whenever I connected the hatch light up was the fact that these exposed wires were resting on the aluminum. Because of that, it blew the fuse every time I touched it. And that was blowing my mind because again, I test everything out as I'm preparing it, as I'm putting it together. So I was shocked that the fuse blew. It wasn't even my wiring. It was the fact that I had raw wires resting on the aluminum flooring. So lesson to myself, live and learn. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and shut off main power. Either put a terminal connector on it while you're waiting, or just put some good old-fashioned electrical tape on the ends. For the sake of time, I'm gonna put some electrical tape on these ends just to protect it so we don't have any more shorts going on. And listen to this. The weirdest thing was when I touched the hatch light on there, my bilge pump turned on. The bilge pump wire was touching the flooring of the boat. So somehow it energized the bilge pump to turn on because the bilge pump wire was touching the flooring of the boat. Crazy. All right. Live and learn. Hey, I am not an expert, never claimed to be, and I am certainly not an electrician. I know about positive and negatives, and I think things through, but I am not a professional. So there you have it, guys. And I will laugh about that. I really do think that is funny, but I'm glad no fires. I didn't get electrocuted, and I didn't blow out this whole system or blow any of the strips or anything. Everything's intact. All right, here we go again, guys. Gotta have fun with this. Got all my wires taped up. All right, let's test this out one more time. I got all my wires secured off. There's no exposed wires anymore. I wasn't even thinking, but I should have thought that through a little bit better. Aluminum does conduct electricity. So once I touch this to the panel, the hatch lights should all light up now if I got everything fixed. There we go. That is exactly the look I wanted to see right there. I mean, it's on in the back, a little bit hard to see, and I've only got one free hand. I can't walk back there, I'm holding the wire on. Middle hatches are nice and bright, and the front are super bright. Again, got those two long strips up front, lighting up every single thing up there. We are good to go. Now that was absolutely crazy. So glad I was able to figure that one out. And if you're new to the build out of this Alumacraft 1232, link in the description below, as well as link at the top of the screen to the playlist for the full conversion up to this point. Got a lot more coming your way, guys. Stay tuned to the channel. Now on to the giveaway. In the video, you saw me do a review of Super Clean. Shout out to Super Clean, by the way. They were kind enough to send me their product to try out. And guys, I really do enjoy it. I really do like it. And as always, I like to share cool things and really good things with you guys. Super Clean actually agreed to sponsor a giveaway on this channel. So this is what it is. Got two right here. This is what you'll receive as part of the giveaway. And you'll get the aerosol can and a spray bottle of Super Clean to try out on your own. All you have to do is be subscribed to the channel, leave a like on this video, and leave a comment on this video. This is the giveaway video right here, and I'll pull the drawing. This is going to be a quick one. I'm going to pull the drawing probably in a week. So 1 or 2 videos and then do the giveaway results. So just remember, be subscribed to the channel, leave a like on this video, and leave a comment on this video as well to win your own Super Clean. This is some good stuff, guys. I will not send anything your way that is garbage. So I stand behind this, and I don't even know these guys, and I'm not sponsored by them. They're not paying me to do this giveaway. They just said, hey, want to do a giveaway on your channel? Cool. If it means me getting some cool stuff to you guys, why not? Let's do it. Fishing season is absolutely ramping up here in the DMV. That's DC, Maryland, Virginia, and getting out more and more. Got a lot of content. Trust me, guys. Stick around to the channel. Got a lot of content coming your way. Just got to get through these edits, man. I wish I could have somebody edit these videos. So going forward, I'll be mixing up the content a lot more, getting some fishing content in along with the John Boat build out. So stick around to the channel. As always, stay safe out there. We'll see you on the next video.